I always thought how to help other people to build a meaningful career because like I got so many experience. I've been working as a front-end developer for more than 7 years, and I realized that I have so much insight to share with you guys. So yeah, a little bit of my background already was discussed. So yeah, let's derive into like some more interesting insights. The first piece of advice would be connected strongly to your parents' advice, maybe. So, and it's mostly about my young age, and I would appreciate if someone told me about this before even like before starting my career. And this is like sounds like, of course, your parents, like for example, they are likely to wish you the best in case if they are good parents, and most of the time it's true. But don't please your parents, please, because it means that it doesn't worth it. Like I've seen so many people experience that they choose like a diploma, special diploma that their parents wanted them to have, not their real interests. It doesn't mean that you should follow your interests, okay? But it doesn't mean that you should choose something because your parents' experience, because it might be outdated. Because people are aging and they're becoming more conservative at the time. And yeah, just please take it into consideration. The next point is that you should choose something not for money, but for good experience. Because first job is meant to be a grasp of really good experience. Based on this, you could build a very good base foundations for your further career. And take it also with some piece of advice that I really like to share with you. And it is connected to like some prospective profession, for example. So you really need to be focused on the profession that is much more prospective. Because I've seen, I've seen many people, and especially my peers, that chose like high pay job, but it was a dead end job, or the job that has some boundaries, some confines that you really can't escape. And at the same time, like for example, taking development. So 3 years you would be paid not so many, not a lot of money, but at the end of the day, you'll be ended up being in a better position, in much better position compared with your peers that chose not so prospective professions. The third type of advice that I would give for my younger self is that corporate companies will always offer you like some systems of promotions, all right? Annual appraisals, like validations of your skills in order to get a promotion for you. But what they're really trying to do is to lengthen the period where you work for the same salary. So it really doesn't matter for you, because what you really need to do is to find out for yourself what your current market is. It doesn't mean that you have to check it for each month, but yeah, generally like once in 6 months, or even like once per year would be enough to understand what your market is, in order to not lose your money in the future. Because like company, the only person that really care about your money is not the company, not your manager. You should like fight for yourself. You should find your place. You should be aware of your like salary that you might get outside of the company. The next point is that you should really think about your long-term goals and see if it's has an alignment with your current position. Because like some people prefer like work less and be paid as like at the highest position, right? They really what they are really going to do is to earn as maximum money as they could, and to work less and be a kind of a ghost type of person in the corporate world, which might be the strategy. But right now I think that it's important for you, especially if you're a dreamer of working outside of the like corporate world, leading your own company, that you should really see the bigger picture of your career. Because again, no one's care about your career except you. And again, you yeah, during your work you are like your skills, yeah, you raise your skills, you like have some responsibilities, and your growth and development should have like a proper like vision, okay, a sense like what you are trying to achieve in this case. And corporate work might be useful in terms of getting this type of skills that you need in the future. For example, if you would like to start your own business or establish a company. I got in a situation when I think that I got like some burnout symptoms because of my long journey in one particular company. And the reason for this, I think, is strongly connected to the boring tasks and the lack of growing in this particular field. And if you feel like something similar, don't be afraid of changing the company, because you might think that you burn out because of the profession and you need to change the field, but actually it might be just one company and one like particular role that is constantly leading right now you to the like feeling of burning out. And it may actually be helpful just to change it as fast as you can, in case if you have no financial troubles or reasons to stay in this company. Just change it and see if you still like your profession. And the last piece of advice that I would give everyone, that yeah, you know, like corporate world has their own rules. They are often like ready to provide like some core values that they find fascinating, for example, like friendliness or like some leading skills, or no matter what it is. You might feel that your colleagues are really friendly and you kind of family-like atmosphere around, and like other stuff like that. But yeah, don't forget that it's just it's not that like someone really wants to like wants you to grow, because like it's a like capital world, and no matter what, you're responsible for your own growth, for your own role, for your own position, salary, etc. And yeah, your manager, like yeah, they could help, but they are people, right? And they are actually have their own problems at home. uh, so yeah, so think about like why you're working on this project, what are your feelings, what your feelings are, and like what is best for you in these particular situations. Don't forget about your own uniqueness and about like who you are in this world. Working at the same companies with the same task could be very boring. And yeah, it's not wonder that one day you come to the idea to change your profession completely in order to feel the same fun as you used to be, as you used to have, like in case if you were lucky to try right profession. So don't afraid of trying different things, right? To find like the sense of fun again, because sometimes it doesn't mean that you should change your career or your profession completely. Sometimes just some tweaks might be helpful for your health, for your mental health, for your interests, and you could find some solution to this one. So take for example, you could if you are a manager, you could become a leader of like other manager, or you could like become a mentor. Yeah, like trying to investigate what skills for a good mentor are, and so like some other stuff. And yeah, it could be like some, you know, like some steps that are shorter, and it could provide you like tons of inspiration from your job again. So yeah, experiment in case if you lose your like fun and inspiration in this current position.